Good afternoon, friends. It's Miss Shannon here at the Levittown Library, and today we've got another Doodle Time quick bite. Before we start a Doodle Time, we do have to sing our hello song. Will you help me? Hi, 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 my friends. How are you today? We're going to have a lot of fun. I hope you'd like to play. Alrighty, friends. So before we get started with our doodles we're going to do for today, we're also going to do some practice doodles. Just like every time, you doodle the shapes you like, but I like to start with a big old circle, nice and round. And then maybe an oval, so it's super tall, like a really stretched out circle. Oh, didn't quite make it match up at the bottom there, but that's all right. You can make it a super thick oval. Make the outline extra long. There we go. Then we're going to do a triangle. Alrighty. You can do a super tall, stretched out triangle. Oh. And sometimes you don't quite make it where you want it to go, so you can erase it, you can make it again. It's the best part of doodling. You get to make it until you're happy about it. And sometimes things don't work out the way you want them to, but you can still make them feel really good when you draw. All right, we're going to do a nice square now. And then a rectangle, which is like a taller square, or we could flip it on its side and do a long flat square. That's all right. There we go. Alrighty, those look really good. I'm going to erase those with my whiteboard and tell you that today we are going to be doing some birthday treat doodles. If you got to see my story time yesterday, you might know that my birthday is coming up, and I get so excited about birthdays. They just make me so happy. Mine and everybody else's birthday. It's always super exciting for me. So we are going to draw 3 birthday treats. We're going to start with one of my favorites, the cupcake, because it's like a whole cake, but it's extra small so you can eat it in one bite. So we're going to start with a trapezoid. Now, a trapezoid looks a lot like a rectangle, but instead of having the angles be just like an L, the angles are a little stretched out on the bottom. I'll show you. So we'll do a line at the bottom, just stretch out one line, and then another line, and then a long line at the top. See how that kind of does look like a square, but instead it's just been pulled a little at the top. So this is the cupcake wrapper. I'm going to draw some lines on it because I know when I use cupcake wrappers when I bake, there's always little lines around them to help keep everything tidy. So there's our cupcake wrapper. Now we have to make the cupcake top. So I'm actually going to choose brown, so I can have it be a chocolate cupcake because they're some of my favorites. We're just going to draw a nice half circle right on top, and you can even put a little line at the bottom to connect it, but that's totally up to you. The best part of Doodle Time is that you get to choose how you want to doodle it. And now, I'll actually keep that out. Let's do some blue icing because blue is my favorite color. So you can either just color in what you'd like, or you can kind of go over the top and then just draw a big blob of icing. I'm going to color that in because I really love blue icing and the color blue and icing and cupcakes in general. Alrighty, I'm going to just color that in. Now I'm going to color in the cupcake, which I made chocolate brown. I'll just do that real quick. Alrighty, now it wouldn't be a birthday cupcake without a candle in it. So I'm going to use purple. I'm going to draw a teeny tiny candle, which is just a tall rectangle, and I'm going to make it stripy because they're the candles I remember the most. And then it wouldn't be a birthday candle if it didn't have a little flame on top to blow out when you make your birthday wish. And there you have it, your very own birthday cupcake with a candle. And now we are going to make a big old birthday cake doodle. So this one you can do in any colors you like. I'm going to make it with 3 tiers. A tier is like a level, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3 levels. I'm going to start with the bottom level, and this one is going to be the biggest level. So I'm going to make it a very big rectangle, and I'm going to kind of curve the edges or curve the angles So it looks a little more like a cake and less like a box. I think I went a little too high there, but that's all right. We can erase things if we can, and if not, that's totally okay. Sometimes the cakes turn out a little different than we imagine them. There we go. So there's one level, and then the next level I'll put right on top, or the next tier. And see how it's just a little bit smaller? That way it doesn't fall off the bottom tier or doesn't tip over, because that wouldn't be good for a birthday cake. And finally, the last one is going to be even a little bit smaller right on top. So now we have 1, 2, 3 tiers or 3 levels, and they all look really good. But I know one of my favorite parts about birthday cakes is all the decorations. Sometimes there's sprinkles, sometimes there's icing, sometimes there's pictures. So I am going to do, each tier is going to have some different pictures in it. We'll make this a chocolate cake because I already started using brown. But we'll do the bottom one. I want to have red stripes. Maybe they're strawberry stripes, maybe they're cherry stripes. But I think stripes are super fun, and they're super easy to draw too. You're just going to draw big, long lines across. Now I made mine diagonal, which means they're going at a slant. And you can make yours up and down vertically, or you can make them go across horizontally. All are good. You doodle what you want to doodle. Not necessarily what I doodle. You doodle what makes you happy. Alrighty. I really like coloring in all the doodles. I think it's super fun, and I know it helps me feel calm and ready to go do more doodles. Alrighty, there are red stripes. I'm also going to color in the cake now really quickly. And again, you doodle and color as much as you want. If you don't want to color in all the lines, that's perfectly okay. You do what you like. That's the best part about doodling. You get to pick. And it doesn't have to be perfect, so long as you are happy with it. And if it is perfect, great. If not, don't worry. Alrighty, 2 more. Or 1 more now. 1 more really quick. Very good. Alright, so the first one has stripes. I think the second one I want to make have polka dots. I think I'm going to make them dark blue. Again, favorite color. We're just going to put big old polka dots. Now I haven't drawn a whole, now I have one huge polka dot, but sometimes they're on the side, sometimes they're hiding, or maybe they're on the other side of the cake we can't see. Now I'm just going to color them in real quick. Maybe these are blueberry or blue raspberry, or maybe they're just vanilla icing with some color in it. Who knows? Alrighty, and then we're going to color in the cake part again really quickly with our brown marker. So what kind of cake do you like? I really like chocolate cake, but you could like vanilla cake or strawberry cake, or maybe you don't like cake. Maybe you like donuts instead, or brownies, or ice cream. Everybody's different. Some people aren't huge fans of cake. Alright, and for the last one, I'm going to do just like we did with our cupcake and give it a big blob of icing on top. But I'm going to make purple icing. So we're just going to go right over the top, down, big blob of purple icing. Ooh, it looks so tasty. Oh, this really makes me want cake. Alright, we will very quickly, that is not the color I wanted. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, there is our birthday cake, and for the final touch, we're going to draw another candle, just a long skinny rectangle, and I'm going to make this one solid color just because that's how that one feels. We'll draw another little flame on top to pretend to blow out for your birthday wish. Beautiful. Alright, so for our last birthday treat, I'm going to not do any cake because I just did 2, but I'm going to do an ice cream bowl. Because sometimes if you have a birthday in the summer, maybe you don't want cake, maybe you want ice cream instead. Or maybe you just really like ice cream. Both are good. I'm going to make the bowl green, and it's just going to be a half circle, but I'm going to make the top a little bit curvy like a crescent. So it kind of looks like we made a moon, but the moon is on its side. I'm just real quickly going to color that in because, as we all know. Miss Shannon really likes to color. Alright, and now we're going to do ice cream scoops. We'll do a chocolate, we'll do an orange, and we'll do a cherry. So we're going to do 3 ice cream scoops. We're going to start with 1 here on the bottom, and it's just going to be another half circle. And again, we'll just color it in real fast. And look, oh, that makes me super hungry for ice cream too. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Maybe we'll make the strawberry instead, and we'll just color that one. Oh, it looks so tasty. My favorite flavor of ice cream is chocolate chip. Maybe mint chocolate chip. I don't know anymore. There are just so many good flavors. Then we're going to draw our last one, which we're going to say is orange, or maybe it's creamsicle. And we're just going to make it all the way on top to balance it as much as we can. That orange is not working very well. Let's try another one. Alrighty, that's better. Alrighty, you've made your birthday sundae, but no birthday sundae is complete without a cherry on top. We'll do our little circle and then pop a stem to the cherry. Did you guys enjoy your doodling? I know I had so much fun making these birthday doodles. They made me so happy and a little bit hungry. But before we go, we're going to do our quick after doodle stretches. We're going to stretch our arms out super long, roll our wrists one way, and then the other. We're going to wiggle our fingers. We're going to clench them really tight in the fists, and then let go, loosey-goosey, and then we're going to give ourselves a big hug to stretch out your shoulders. Great work, everybody. I will see you next week for story time. If any of you have birthdays coming up or way off in the future, I hope you have a great birthday. And if you're thinking about birthday treats, you could doodle some more of these later. Alrighty, friends, we're gonna say goodbye now, and I will see you next week. We wave goodbye like this. We wave goodbye like this. We had such fun at story time. We wave goodbye like this. Alrighty, friends, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.